Another morning with some clouds. Not supposed to rain today. Had to grab a piece of stainless steel tubing. Walked out of the shop and watched two coyotes coming past the dead cedars up there. But unfortunately, they get over here and you can't find them. And in the corner of the three-corner piece, they go into the neighbors, into the blackberries. So, yeah, so much for getting a shot on them. But I wanted to show you something. Everybody gets their second cutting all over the country except here. If you remember, when we first started cutting hay, first took the mower up, I came in and cut this where we park equipment, at least, where the equipment wasn't sitting. That's how much regrowth we got on it. Nothing. No water, no grow. Most of that grass is the same length it was when I cut it. And that was, I don't remember if I cut this before I went out there or I cut out there first. Either way, that's what it does. Somehow that's got some growth. God knows how. In the weeds, they always grow. But anyway, waiting for that to get in so we can move it and go. Hopefully getting a load of bales in. I almost had to wonder what was going on watching BCP Farm and Trucking video this morning. Brendan stacking bales in the field. He's talking about stacking them in groups of 34. Because that makes a load. And I'm thinking, dude, I know you don't get 34 bales on your trailer. I mean, I can't even get... if the length stays consistent, if I can keep a 6-foot bale, which most of these are 7 foot plus, but if we can keep a 6-foot bale, I can get 32 bales on a 48-foot flatbed. 32? Maybe it's 34. I don't remember. Usually I'm hauling 28. Sometimes 30 because you can stick a couple across on the back. And that's cheating the front about a foot. And I'll usually cheat the back if I need to. But anyway, he's doing that because he's got guys hauling hay out with semis. It's like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, put my piece of stainless tubing away and go do something. I could have gone a little farther. Rule of thumb is you leave at least 3 wraps. I think I left 7, but from down there trying to see, that's at the second to the last risers, right where that gun's sitting. So I'll probably just run the little gun up and catch the rest of the headland. And if I had somebody watching this, so, I could see it. I could have gone a little farther, but work around it. I was lucky enough. Becky's getting some weeds down in the bottom, both thistle and some other stuff that's really not so good. So I got her to go turn the pump on, because I ended up having to run the hose out here. Once it's full of water, it'll stay. Cows aren't going to mess with it, but I had a little twist in it I couldn't get out. I didn't want it popping off there, and I could have seen it from down there. But then I still have to shut the pump off, come all the way back up and put it back together. Somebody else turned the pump on to me right here. If it pops, I can say, shut it off. And I'm going to go stretch the little one back out where it's at. I can't see the screen worth a damn, but it's right on the edge of the old creek bed down there. Since a couple of those other runs, we've run it over 3 times. and actually getting a little better water on, you can tell the color difference. So that's the big idea, is just keep stuff growing as long as we can. So I just let Becky out of here and cross the lane into Wally's group. Bam Bam was standing up there looking out from the feed barn like, I told her he was waiting for her to go invite him down. I opened the gate to let her over there, and they come running. They think they were going to go somewhere. There ain't much out there for them. There's enough out there for them. 13 heifers and a little bull. Well, they get to go up. They'll go probably play in the water a little bit, because part of that 3/4 piece is getting watered. And I ain't made it over there because Becky stopped me. Can you let me in the other field? I have 28 bales on. She has 2 bales that are a little twine deficient. So that's 30 bales off the 13-acre patch up here. That of course is attached to the 28 acres or whatever it is. Drills out at about 40. 68 I think was the total. So damn near half of it came off 13 acres. And gravel road, we'll kick the dip lock in for the jakes. I don't feel like sliding sideways. Oh yeah, that lean and combine finished everything 2 days ago. At least across the road down there was the last one they did. And had one of his guys out here with a little John Deere tractor spraying field edges a little bit ago. Well, she says that thing's done, with the exception the twine boxes on that thing. They are not sealed worth a squat, and they get full of everything. So we're going to end up doing like we do every couple of years. Set a pallet up, unload all the twine balls, clean it out, and she found a couple things wrong. A couple of things I knew about, a couple others she found I didn't know about. Traveler's working its way across. Bam's group finally went out. They went part way out this morning and came back in. And in fact, I'll go shut that little one off and I get to a bike. But I wanted to get the little baler out of my way yesterday because it's easier with the tractor and trailer to just back over there underneath or below the shop and drive out. But that didn't get done until just a few minutes ago. I think I can go this way. I can go this way. Ended up raising the front of the mower and tying that up. It fits. It's in good enough. We'll end up taking a bucket. A tub might fit on all that. If nothing else, so we'll just take a bucket and put a slit in it for that twine and slide it over the drive line. Keep those things covered if they're out. Otherwise, it's a mess you don't want to deal with later. And if I figured right, what's left up there will fit in that space, and then I'll do like I did there between the poles, starting back right at the front of the versatile against the pole, and they should all fit. But there may be another one or two like what we got out here. Those are all wet bales. That one, I'm not sure where it came from because I don't remember where we were before we got up there, but that's where it was from. And these two are twine deficient. They're the ones I had Ty bring down on the little truck. Well, this one's, she tied this. It ain't very tight, but it's on there. And it's still missing the outside one. And this one here has two. And of course on number 3 that's gone. And it has 2. We tied this one on that's on there, and look, it fit anyway. I almost put that one in on top, which I still can if I got a spot for it. But that's what we got going on here. And I'm calling it the end of the day. And get back in the shade again. And yeah, where was I going? I lost it. You've now entered the twilight zone. Oh, I told her park the 2294 next to the International. Don't block the ditch because there's a ditch there. So she parked it over there. Oh well. It's not up front. It's not in the way yet. I still lost it. I hope I was going to get that back. Oh well. I'll remember it later. I know what it was. Our cell tower is, hold the phone in the right spot, just about center of the screen. And up at the first place on top of the hill that's that way, where we had the 3 bales in the next field above it, and I had to take down along the road. I only had 2G up there. Literally looking across the valley, I was within 3/4 of a mile of the tower. What the hell, people? Got on the next one up that way, and I had 4G. I don't understand. And things have been really slow on my phone lately. In fact, Becky's phone, talking to her this morning when I had her start the pump for me, she went total digital. What the hell? Last night, my video said it was going to be 2.5 hours to load. It actually took it over an hour for a 15-minute video. And usually, I can get a 15-minute video to upload in 10 minutes, and then I just got to wait for YouTube to do their thing, which takes another 15 to 20 minutes. So I thought that was rather interesting yesterday. Hopefully it loads quicker today. Otherwise, it's going to be later than yesterday. Oh well. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all had a good Thursday. Hope everybody has a great Friday.